A possible break now in the case of missing Tennessee nursing student Holly Bobo. Investigators find significant new evidence, they say, that is sparking new searches right now. Julie Banderas live in our New York City newsroom. So, Julie, I guess investigators are saying something about the evidence they found? Yeah, well, significant new evidence. All they're saying about the evidence, though, that it is indeed significant, which is what prompted the search to resume this morning at 7 a.m. That some 100 volunteers came out in Parsons, Tennessee, after searching all weekend long. The search, in fact, was going to be called off until they found this significant new evidence. At this point, the only evidence that was found was the blood outside the home found by the brother. That's when he called 911. They also found her lunch purse, they're calling it, a couple miles away. And investigators also say that they discovered duct tape, and on that duct tape is blonde hair. They have not made a match at this point. But whatever evidence they did discover yesterday afternoon, which I am told was related to a phone call, a tip, which led investigators to this evidence, is what prompted the search. Here's one of the volunteers speaking yesterday.
We hope and pray for a good outcome, but I know the family wants answers, and that's really why we're here, is to try to help give them some answers so they can start getting on with their lives.
Imagine no answers some now 12 days tomorrow since Holly Bobo was last seen. What about suspects? Have police named any? None at all. The last person to report seeing her actually was her brother. As you may remember, he reported seeing her walking into the woods in the backyard of her home where she lived with her parents and her brother on April 13th. And she was seen walking into the woods being led by a man in camouflage. He was holding her by the arm. He later found blood, and that's when he called the police. Investigators did say, though, that she was taken against her will, possibly being held at firearm in fear for her life in the final moments before she was last seen. So strange. Julie Banderas in our newsroom. Thank you, Julie. Sure.